everybody, welcome back to my channel, Pretty Hands Mah Jongg readings. This reading will be for my fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know why I said it like that. Real seductive life. For the upcoming week of September 30th, 2019. So we are starting October, which is a 4 universal month. 4 is about balance and stability and hard work, very Capricorn like energy, which is interesting because Pluto goes direct in Capricorn on the 3rd, and Capricorn is like the planet of death and rebirth, right? So that coupled with the new moon energy that we're still in, and the fact that Saturn just went direct, means that your life could literally be like taking quantum leaps now. Things could really start moving. Thank God, right? Alright. What are the major themes for my fire signs for the upcoming week of September 30th, 2019, please? Ooh. I haven't seen a house card in a while. So, angel number 534, fire signs. Look it up, see if it resonates with you. Mmm. 5-1 house, fire signs. This, change, definitely. Job, house, yes. I think this has to do with you, your physical body, your mind, your mentality. You are making changes. You're changing. You're making changes to yourself, fire sign. That's good. It seems like you're finally going inward, and that's what this 4 universal month is about anyway, to make necessarily changes to your personality. It could be physical changes. It could be to how you look. Yes, your health. Cleaning out house. Because look, this house is, they say it's a house, but look, you don't see no walls. Strong foundation, yes, but there's no walls. So to me, that means that maybe some of you are actually building better boundaries, but also some of you are cleaning house. You're cleaning your mind. I keep getting that. Like you're just flushing out all the things that no longer serve you, the ways of thinking, the ways of being, um, maybe negative self-talk, things like that. 3-1 Earth, about creativity, and painting just came to my mind. Self-expression while being grounded. So grounding yourself through self-expression, right? That's how you keep yourself grounded. Yep, that's a good way to keep yourself grounded while you are making these changes. Because some of this are ego changes, right? And that hurts. But as long as you're expressing yourself, you're writing it out, you're painting, dancing, singing, tap dancing, I don't know, playing spoons, that will help you navigate these changes better. And it'll make it easier. 4 circles, jade, doing the work. Yep, y'all working hard. Y'all working hard. Y'all trying to change yourself. Y'all trying to be a better person. That's brilliant. It's beautiful. There's that jade again. Oh, partnership. Ooh, y'all working hard. Y'all trying to be better for somebody else. You make me better. Or to attract somebody else. Or I'm doing this for you, baby. Somebody is. Somebody is. One of y'all are. One of y'all is doing it for somebody else. I mean, it's all good. It's making you better. You know, they just have inspired you to be better. South card. Success. These changes are for the good. I told you that already. Achievement. Everything is working. These are necessary changes. You wouldn't have been doing them if you didn't know, if you didn't believe that you needed them, right? So kudos to you for even acknowledging that. 4 circles, jade, working hard. Y'all are working hard on yourselves. Working hard to bring this change that you want to see. Don't overexert yourself though. Because look, here's the thing. Once you become jade, there's no going back. Fire signs. So once you do all this work, you know, a lot of times you do stuff, you're like, I did that for nothing. Like you dig a hole or you dig a foundation and then the next day, you know, it rains and all the dirt turns into mud and it's filled or somebody fills it, right? It's like, that was all for naught. This, whatever you're working on now, is not for naught. It's going to change you forever. Like you are a whole new person. Like maybe you're changing your eating habits or something and now your body, you know, it looks amazing and it functions amazing. And you're like, oh, I'm never going back to that lifestyle. Right? Or you start to clear out the negative self-talk or negative beliefs, limiting beliefs in your head, and you all of a sudden the world just opens up to you, right? And you manifesting like crazy, like, oh, I'm never going back, right? I'm Jade, baby. But look, How cute is that? Two bamboo duck partnerships. Working hard on a partnership. Working hard to make yourself better for this partnership. I'm very curious about those ducks though. What? I said I was curious about the ducks and they just popped up again. Fire signs. What? So some of y'all are working hard. Some of y'all are working hard. Ooh, okay. Some of y'all are working too hard to appease somebody else and you're cutting yourself out. Don't do that. Some of y'all are working hard to cut somebody else off, right? Or maybe it's like you got a new attitude, a new you, and so now you're hoping that your energy won't align with this person anymore, right? You want to attract somebody else. So maybe like I just think of like bad habits, right? Maybe you overeat or something like that, and all the people around you or your spouse or person that you're around the most, they do that. They kind of enable that behavior, and so now since you've changed, you are expecting that naturally your energies don't align, so that person will kind of fall out of your energetic field and out of your life. Don't be careful of focusing too much on other people as opposed to yourself. I just say that because with the sword card and then the east, don't do that. Don't do that. Focus on yourself, definitely. But this is beautiful because with these ducks, there's the partnership is there. What you want is there. Like that you ain't gotta worry about. But just don't overdo it. Because here's the thing, here's what happens. When we say, well, I'm doing this for you, right? He inspired me, she inspired me. What happens when that relationship dissolves? Do you go back to who you were? You know what I'm saying? Obviously the answer is no, but at the same time, that is sometimes not that cut and dry. So make sure you're doing what you're doing for yourself. But this partnership situation I like. You may have to make some sacrifices though too. Don't sacrifice yourself. That keeps coming up. Because this is a beautiful little setup. But I'm like, don't sacrifice yourself in this partnership. 7 wands, 7 stars. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. This is about what you're trying to accomplish. I told you that. Some of you are literally trying to build a relationship. You are working hard to build a relationship. You're bettering yourself for this relationship. You're putting a lot of effort into, you're trying to be the good person. Right? You're trying to be the good guy, right? I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I ain't gonna act, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna act right. And that's cool because you'll be successful. But just again, don't focus too much on exterior, on things external to yourself, and that includes people. Commence. New beginnings, new obstacles too. So here's the thing, just because you're doing the work and you're seeing results and things are changing, don't think that that means that no obstacles will come. They still will come. They'll come while you're doing those things. That's just a part of life. But that still does not mean that you won't have a net gain, right? You still will come out ahead. Spirituality too. Look at that. Blank slate, it's all for you. So some of you fire signs may be becoming more spiritual. Tapping into that more through a partnership, right? You know how people say, oh, I found Islam through a man, or you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I found Jesus through a man or something, if that's what you do. But I'm just saying, like, that partnership could be leading you to a heavier focus on spirituality in your life, which is always a good thing. But again, make sure you are cleaning your own house first. And I started with that. That's interesting. When I said that, I didn't even realize what I was saying. The nature of channeling. Alright, Aries. Light. So, angel number 3434. Look it up, Aries. See if it resonates with you. Blank slate, Aries. What do you want to do? What are you going to do about it? That's what keeps coming up to me in my head for you. I don't even know what it is, but you know what it means. What are you going to do about it, Aries? Yes, I understand. Whatever is going on is going on. But the question is, what action are you going to take? That's usually not a question that you have to ask Aries. So you are, I out of character, uncharacteristically so. Because usually Aries charge in, and their issue is with, you know, not reflecting first. I get that, right? I'm Aries moon, but in all the changes that you're making, and you're working so hard at this relationship, and all of this stuff, is it working for you? Is it to your benefit? And whatever situation that you are contemplating, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about the situation? It's up to you. The universe is telling you it's up to you. It's your call. Leo. Angel number 4141 Leo. Look it up, see if it resonates. Got the farmer card, which is the guardian. Definitely working hard. Definitely about abundance. Make sure that you are paying attention to what you're doing, Leo. Again, don't discharge in. See, here's the thing. The farmers, they work hard, they reap what they sow, right? But that requires a level of attention to detail, right? Being meticulous. Make sure that you are focusing on what you're doing. Where are you putting your efforts, Leo? Where? And are those places where you put them, are they going to bear fruit for you? Does that make sense? Because look at this. The farmer has all of this wheat and all this abundance, but look at where he is right now. Digging up dirt in an empty patch. So you can say, well, he's planting something. Is he? He might be. Or is he just digging up dirt? See what I'm saying? Is he being distracted by a worm? Is he putting his energy in a place where it don't even make sense? It'd be better served by harvesting. Look at all this around him. He should be harvesting this wheat. All this abundance. But it looks like he's focusing on small stuff. Don't focus on small things this week, Leo. Look at the bigger picture. Don't get caught up in the small stuff. Leos live for the limelight anyway. But again, I just feel like everybody's acting uncharacteristic this week, especially the fire signs. Sagittarius. Water. Wow. 6 bamboo water. Angel number 606 Sagittarius. Look it up, see if it resonates with you. So, I feel like emotionality. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But you have to navigate this, Sagittarius. This is not something that you can continue to run from. You on this boat and you're just trying to run from your emotions. It don't work that way. It don't work that way. You're just gonna keep going back and forth and you're not gonna get nowhere. It's something you could be emotional about, an issue at home, an issue and relationships at home. Right? It does not work that way though. You cannot get on your boat and run away from your problems or run away from your emotions. You have to process them, right? Manifesting through using your emotions. That's how you're gonna get to the goal. That's how you have to heal. Right? You have to go through your emotions. Can't go around them, can't go under, right? You gotta go through them. And that requires you getting on the boat and allowing yourself to feel your emotions in the first place. Bam. Once you feel them, then you process them. Why do I feel this way? Why was I triggered by this? And then you heal and you let it go. And that's what it is. That is what it is, Sag. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Have a good week. Peace out.